November 14th. Here he is, Jim Carrey, everybody. Jim Carrey, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold. I don't know. No, I don't know. No, don't ask. Don't ask me.
Is he here? Did you see him earlier?
I think he's in the building.
All right, let's see. Must be that time change thing Sue was talking about. Hi. You seen... Oh, my God, this is ugly. Jim?
Hey, Dave.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh. I am so embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
Forget that. Are you all right?
Yeah, there's not a lot of air in here.
No, I can believe that. How did this... Why are you in there?
Well, I was going to my dressing room.
Right.
I saw this claw machine, and I just had to have what I saw in here.
What was in there that caught your eye?
Check it out.
Uh-huh.
It's an Oscar.
An Academy Award, sure. Yeah.
You know how badly I wanted it.
Yes, I know. But let me... do you want to come out now?
Yeah, I think I probably should.
All right. Do we have a... I'm sorry, are you guys with the show?
Yes, sir.
Would you mind
Unless you want to fill this with water and I'll escape myself.
I feel like this is my fault, but if you could just... We should have moved the claw machine. It's not supposed to...
No, it's totally me.
It's supposed to be in the commissary.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Stuck on my legs, stuck in the shoe.
Oh, there you got some air.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You don't want one of those deep vein thrombosis
Anybody
things.
want a plush toy?
Come on, let me. Here he is.
Thanks.
Yeah, good to see you. I'm so sorry.
That's for Harry.
Okay, that's very generous of you. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that. Give this to Meryl Streep.
Jim Carrey.
Wow.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's so good to be back. So good to be back.
Let me. I was reading a little something this afternoon.
You know what, Dave?
What do you got?
Before we begin?
Sure.
Can I just, I just want to take a little bit of a precaution here. If you could just, this goes in your ear or your mouth or anywhere you feel like.
Has it been dipped in?
Oh yeah, no, it's all safe and sterilized. Now, I just want to ask you a couple of simple questions. Yes or no answers are fine. Have you traveled abroad lately? Okay. Have you ever kissed a monkey or licked an airport toilet seat? Maybe? Okay. All right. Well, that's not important. That's not important. The third question is, are you now or do you plan to be a member of ISIS? I just thought I'd throw that one in. You can't be too careful, you know? Here, let me see.
Let's see what you got there.
Oh, yeah, that's 55 degrees, just like the studio.
Yeah.
Just like the studio. Now that's... Yeah.
Are you?
That's a little low.
Yeah, it seems
but it's
a
not
little,
symptomatic.
Seems a little low. That
Just
might
don't travel to Jersey.
Might be centigrade.
Because Chris Crispy is much more serious about this stuff.
Now tell me.
Did I say crispy?
Yes, you just said crispy. It's fine.
Freudian slip.
It works either way. Are you, because you traveled the world promoting the movies and such, are you worried about the diseases and coming down with
Once
things?
you've done a couple of press tours, you know, you welcome death. You welcome death. And I've...
Really? You welcome death?
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah.
No
There's
kidding.
nothing left that's meaningful.
That's horrible.
And I've been married a couple times, so it takes a lot to scare me, Dave.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good to hear that interesting perspective. Now, let's do a little Matthew McConaughey, because heretofore, Matt Damon was the only one I knew who could come close on a Matthew McConaughey.
You're
But
gonna have to come real close with the microphones.
all right, is there a secret? Is there a tip to doing this?
Oh no, it's real simple, Dave. It's real simple. All I got to do is let go of the illusion that I exist. Drive around in my Lincoln, rolling this booger.
No, thanks. I'm fine, Matthew.
It makes me feel safe, Dave.
Well,
It's not even a booger anymore.
oh, okay,
It's more of an anchor.
Now, what I was going to say is, by the way, nice job on Saturday Night Live.
Thanks a lot.
How many?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. How many times have you hosted the show?
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, and that's just enough for anybody.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're ripping you out of your shoes. The Donna, she's like a jail guard. She comes up behind you and lifts you off your feet and goes, "Don't struggle."
and is she
Just
with,
don't struggle.
Is she with the show?
Yes, she's with the show, fortunately. Fortunately, I did meet her before.
All right. We'll be right back here with Jim Carrey, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Felicia Collins. Very nice. Jim, oh, Jim.
Yes.
Now, I think people first began to realize your talents and skills and abilities in Living Color.
Right.
But did you ever want to be on Saturday Night Live?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to really badly.
Did you audition for the show?
I did, and it's a crazy story because, I always look for the omens in the universe. What's the universe saying to me at any one moment? You can kind of like see what's going to go on. And I went over to NBC in Burbank, and it was a really important day for me. And I got out of the car. I was thinking, I hope everything goes well. And the first thing I heard when I closed the door of the car was, "Don't do it! Don't jump!" And I looked up at the top of the NBC building where the logo was, and there was an NBC page standing on the end for NBC, trying to get up the nerve to step off.
Oh, my God.
And news crews were filing out of the building because it was like instant coffee for them.
Right.
And I just went, this is not going to go well. It's not going to go well.
This might kind of tip the... Yeah.
This is an omen for
now,
sure.
What was your audition material? Do you remember?
Oh, my gosh. I did a bunch of characters and stuff, but mostly I couldn't really concentrate because it was like, is he gone?
Yeah,
Is he still around?
Yeah, it would prey on your mind, wouldn't it? Yeah, absolutely.
I hope someone's TiVoing it.
We talked about, or I was talking about earlier today, we were talking about your grandson.
Yeah.
4.5 years old.
4.5 years old.
And there's a funny story about you and he on a, was it an ATV or a...
Well, yeah, we love to go up to the cabin. I have a cabin up in Canada, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's just a beautiful, little lake with a barn full of skulls. And
I'm sorry, the barn full of skulls?
Skulls, yeah, because I do my arts and crafts up there, and I make lampshades and things like that. Some pretty, all organic, all totally organic.
Things
I'll make one for you.
No, I have
I'll
plenty.
make one for
I'm
you.
good. Thank you.
No, you sure?
No, I'm
Because
fine.
there's plenty of it.
Yeah.
I mean, people are wandering onto my property all the time. Yeah, but I go up there with the family, and I was up there last winter with my daughter and my grandson, and we were on the ATVs, and ice and snow, and we're flying through the trails, and he's on the back of mine, and my daughter's behind us, and he's going, "Faster, Grandpa, faster, faster!" And I turn and I say, "Hey, we gotta slow down so your mom can catch up." And he says, "Dump the bitch." Jeez. Yep. I mean, you just never know what they're going to come out with.
No, you never do. That's the beautiful thing about kids. You just never know.
Who knows where he learned that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Canada, how about this?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Deal with it. Deal with it. Everybody who said I wouldn't make it, everybody who said I couldn't do it, can lick me now. They can lick me. That's so not.
That's very nice.
It's
But
not
who,
right.
it's an actual stamp, and they have a comedian series.
I didn't even
of
shave
stamp.
for it. Look at me.
But who does
Didn't even
this?
shave.
Who does this remind us of?
I don't know.
If it wasn't you, who
it
is
looks
that?
like there needs to be a condom on it. Just to keep everybody safe.
Well, that's not my problem. Now let's talk about
It could be.
Yeah, Jeff Daniels was here not so long
Yeah,
ago,
I love
and
Jeff.
we're talking about that. It's been 20 years
20
since
years.
the original
20
Dumb and
years.
Dumber, and have you been working on it for 20 years?
No. I've done some other things. Yeah, I feel, it's a great position, though, to be in, because people come up to me, and it's a really dear movie to them, really, they grew up with it, and I've slipped into this weird iconography that I really enjoy connecting with people on, and they, and when I work with people on Saturday Night Live or in Dumb and Dumber, they're always pulling me aside and telling me this is a thrill, I grew up with you, Rachel Melvin, who plays Harry's daughter in the movie, brought me aside and said, this is such a thrill. When the first Dumb and Dumber came out, I was a little colicky. Yeah.
So I understand it must be very meaningful. But now, how about this? The first thing I would have done when the deal was set that the two of you were going to do the follow-up, the sequel, sit down and watch the original. Did you sit down and watch the original?
Well, it's hard to get away from. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like kind of so yeah, I've watched bits and pieces of it, but
And
when I finally
Daniels
did
as
it,
well, the two of you got together and watched?
we didn't get
watch
together.
it, yeah.
No, we don't like each other very much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, we love each other. But yeah, it was amazing because as soon as we did the characters and the first time we saw them in the dailies jumping off the bus together, it was like, oh, they're back. And it wasn't even like I was Lloyd anymore. Lloyd's his own band now,
Yeah.
And it was just like, wow, this feels good.
Well, what I noticed in the film, you look exactly the same in the film as
Yeah.
you did in the original.
Well, it's all digital now, Dave, The turkey neck team, get them down here. I mean, look at this. Look at me now. This is the truth. This is the real truth. Look at that. That's the real deal right there. They cover this up digitally. I play bass in a quintet on the weekends.
Oh, Lord. Jeez.
Yeah.
God, was that unpleasant?
That really hurt.
Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it did.
And now it's clip time. Dumb and Dumber 2, November 14th. What are we going to see here from the movie?
Well, when we drop in on the movie here, we're going to see Harry and Lloyd finding the people that raised Harry's daughter. And unfortunately, she's not there. So what they're going to do is try to hook them up on the phone.
Let's take a look.
Adele, what do you say we call Penny right now with the news that her biological father is looking for her? She'll be so excited. Let's call her. It's ringing.
Whoever this is, we're in the middle of something really important. Can you call back later?
No, I can't call back later. I have something to tell you, and it might freak you out a little bit, but this is your dad.
What? Hold on.
Hey, guys, I know this is weird timing, but I gotta take this. It's my dead dad.
She's got me on hold.
That's right. It's my dead dad.